If you're anything like I used to be, I feel like this time of the year is going to come with a lot of pressure because it's basically June next week, summer's round the corner, and you probably haven't lost the weight that you told yourself you were going to lose. And I know how frustrating that is. And with that feeling, basically that voice in your head telling you that you should feel confident by now, telling you that you should have lost the weight by now. Perhaps you've even decided that you should do something a little bit stricter. Maybe cut carbs, maybe go on a detox, maybe just track calories consistently and diligently again, only to end up binging, to end up overeating. And this time it'll be different. This time you will really stick to it. But 2 weeks later, you go back exactly to square one, as if fat loss was magically going to lead to confidence. But to be honest, the reason that I know this feeling all too well is because it was my reality every single summer. And to the outside world, I was doing all of the work, I was training, I was eating perfectly, I was the healthy friend. But honestly, behind closed doors, I was miserable, I was restricting, I was overeating, I was ripping myself apart. And it just didn't matter how lean I got, how much weight I lost. It never felt like enough because honestly, it wasn't really about the body. It was about proving in some strange way that I was worthy, that I was disciplined, that I was lovable. Luckily, last year something did change. And for the first time, probably in my life, I finished a fat loss phase without the rebound. And this year I've done exactly the same thing again, but my starting point was a better body composition than last year. I feel confident, but it wasn't the fat loss that has created this confidence. It was actually all the other work. It was a time I focused on nervous system regulation, on building self-trust, on healing that part of me that told me if I'm not dieting, I'm failing. And naturally, because I struggled so much with this, it's the work that I bring into my own coaching to help women that have felt exactly like that. Lucky for you, next week I am reopening doors to join the Holistic Method, my one-to-one coaching program. It's for those women that are done with the cycle, they are done with yo-yo dieting, they want it lost for good and to never be seen again. So if that sounds like you, this is your invitation to finally do things differently. Basically, let's make this the last time you start over. Not to prove that you worked your ass off for that summer body, but to finally feel good and confident within yourself.